What's up guys, Justin here, coming at you with a pickups video. And what's kind of unique about this video is that everything I'm going to show is stuff that I either purchased and or traded for solely for my personal collection. And some of this stuff, you know, yeah, I spent a little bit of money on it, but I definitely think it was well worth it. So I'm actually going to start out the video with a gift package that I received from my buddy Chris on Facebook, and I owe him a huge apology on this. By the time this video gets uploaded, he had probably sent me this package months ago. I told him I was going to put it in a video, and it's ridiculous that it's taken me so long to do so. So I do apologize for that, man, but thank you so much for going ahead and sending these to us. He had come across a CONKER'S Bad Fur Day Mega Haul, and he got the complete box game for the N64 along with some merchandise as well. And I kid you not, he had a brand new in the plastic CONKER'S Bad Fur Day urinal mat. And just so you guys believe me, I'm going to attempt to find a picture of this thing and put it up here so you guys can, you know, see that this thing actually does exist. I could not believe it when he sent me a picture of that. But in addition to that, he also had a big stack of CONKER'S Bad Fur Day drink coasters, like cardboard drink coasters, which I was kind of interested in picking up a few for Ryan and I. And so we ended up working out a deal. I was getting ready to send him the money on PayPal, and he just offered to send them to us free of charge, which was super cool. Thank you so much for this, man. Here are the drink coasters that he sent me here. We got 6 of them here, and there's actually 2 different kinds. There is this one here, which is kind of suggestive. It's CONKER'S face in this woman's chest there. And then this other one here, apparently CONKER had a long night. There's CONKER passed out in the toilet. So, very, very cool. Thanks again for going ahead and sending these to us, man. We really appreciate it. Definitely going to make sure Ryan gets 3 of these for his collection. He was pretty excited about these as well. So, actually, a couple weeks after he had sent me that package, we ended up working out a trade. And I had some NES games that he was interested in. And so we ended up working out a trade for a system that I still needed for my collection. And that was the Ice Blue N64 system here, in beautiful condition, and he was nice enough to include the expansion pack in there for me as well. And of course he sent the matching controller with it, which I believe he mentioned that he had replaced the joystick on, so it's like new. And then I didn't even know these were included, but very cool anyway, the adapters for the system. So thank you so much for that. And he also threw in some extras in that trade. We got some Game Boy stuff here, the manual for Dr. Mario Quirk and Bases Loaded. I definitely needed these 2 for my collection. I'll have to check on this one. And then he also sent me, just mint condition, the box and manual for Jurassic Park on the Game Boy. Here's the box here, and the manual. And I've really been looking to pick up some more boxed Game Boy games lately, or at least finding some boxes for my existing Game Boy cartridges, because you guys know they just don't display well. And whenever I got them all in like a pull-out drawer, and it just takes me 5 minutes to find a game when I'm looking for it. So really been looking to pick up some boxes for them. And like I said, this is just in beautiful condition. I already have the cartridge, so I will definitely be putting that one up on the shelf. And then finally, it included a couple Dreamcast items here. We got the manual and case art for Zombie Revenge. And I do already have this game complete, but these are in excellent condition. I'm fairly certain they're probably in better condition than the ones I have, so I will switch those out if I have to. So again, thank you so much, Chris, for the awesome trade and the gift package. I really appreciate it, and again, I apologize for taking so very long to include this in a video. I know he was selling some of these on, I think it might have been on like his eBay store or his Nintendo Age account, and I'm hoping he's still selling them, because I told him I'd give him, you know, his store shout out in the video. So I will get his link from him and put it down below. You know, if he's not still selling them, maybe you guys can find something else on there that you've been looking for. So check that out for sure. Okay, next up is actually another gift package that I received from my buddy, the AllGenGameHunter here on YouTube. I will put the link to his channel right up here. Definitely go check it out. He's got some awesome content. He's been doing some like live game hunting videos lately, which are very, very cool, so definitely check that out. But he had seen in one of our previous pickup videos that I was in need of the manual for New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I had picked up the game in a Craigslist deal. It came with the game in the case in great condition, but it did not have the manual. So he was nice enough to actually send this to me free of charge. So I've got my case and disc here, and I'm going to do a little bit of a boom. We got a complete New Super Mario Bros. Wii there, which will be going directly onto my shelf after this video. So thank you so much again for that, man. Like I said, go check out his channel right up here. And I'll definitely be hitting him back in the future if I ever come across anything that he's in need of. So thank you again for that. So moving on to a pickup from our local game store, and I only get into this game store like once every couple weeks, but it just seems like every time I go there, I always end up finding something that I want, whether it's something that I'm willing to pay cash for right then and there, or whether it's something that I'll go home and find a bunch of crap to trade in and get it on trade credit or whatever. But in this instance, I saw this game sitting there, and for the price they had it marked at, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and pick that up right now. It was the gray cartridge of Hydro Thunder for the N64, and I didn't have this game to begin with, let alone the gray cartridge. I believe the blue cartridge is a heck of a lot more common than this gray cartridge, and it was priced at like $15.99 or something, which I'm assuming that's just what their software told them to price the game at, probably like referencing the blue cartridge, because I'm pretty sure that the gray cartridge goes for quite a bit more than that. I was actually surprised when I looked it up while I was there and saw how much it was going for, and I was like, you know, I have to go ahead and pick that up. So very happy to get this game. I remember playing this game way back when I was younger. I had a friend who continuously rented this game from our local family video store, and we had so much fun with it. I haven't played it in years though, so I will have to stick this one in my system and relive some old memories on that. So next up is an eBay purchase and a Super Nintendo game that I am incredibly excited to add to my collection, a complete in-box copy of Rock and Roll Racing. Now some of you probably remember I picked this game up a while back off eBay, complete in box, and was incredibly disappointed when I received it because it turns out one of the ends of the box had been completely ripped off and just been replaced with like a generic black piece of cardboard. And it wasn't described in the listing, it wasn't pictured, anything like that, so it was a complete surprise to me when I received it, so it was disappointing to say the least. I ended up getting a little bit of a refund on that deal, and I just flipped the extra cartridge in that box that I had and ended up getting my money back. So I kind of just held on to the registration card that was in the box, figuring that was probably a little bit harder to find. And came across this one on eBay, got a great deal on it. I think I paid like $46 or $48 shipped for this, which at least I think is a great deal, especially considering the condition. It's not perfect, but I mean, it's a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, not going to get much better than that. So I've already put it in a box protector here, and I'm very excited to add this one to my collection. One of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo. If you have not checked this out, it's it's a little bit of a pricier game, but definitely worth the money. So I definitely recommend this one. So next up is the only Wii game that I have to show for this video, and that is Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus. And I had seen Mr. Dude 206 pick up this game a while back now, and I had no idea that Guilty Gear was even ever released on the Wii. So when I saw that in his video, I was like, yeah, I definitely got to keep my eye out for that. And come to find out, they actually made a version of the game, Accent Core Plus, that includes a bonus disc. So I definitely had to go ahead and pick that one up. I paid a little bit for this. I think it was like $26 shipped, which was more than I was kind of hoping to pay for, but it was the only one that was listed on eBay at the time, or the only one that at least included the bonus disc, and I wanted to make sure I got the one with the bonus disc. So it ended up being a soundtrack CD here, and I found it odd that it just came in this paper sleeve here. I mean, here's the disc and the manual there. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to come in one of those like dual cases, like kind of like Skyward Sword or something like that. I'm assuming it just came in this, but if anyone knows, let me know on that. But regardless, I was very happy to pick this one up. Like I said, I think the one with the bonus disc is probably going to be pretty hard to find in the future, so I wanted to make sure I grabbed it while I still could. So next up are a few Xbox 360 games that I picked up off of eBay, and this first one here I got real cheap. It's a cheap game. I think GameStop sells it for like $2.99, honestly, but it's Battle Fantasia, and I paid $4 or $5 shipped for this on eBay. It was worth the extra couple dollars to me not to have to pick off all the GameStop stickers and crap off the case. And it's in like new condition, so it was definitely worth it to me. And it looked kind of like an RPG, but judging from the back, it looks like it's more of a tournament fighter, so that one should be pretty cool to check out. And this next one here kind of has a story to go along with it. I guess as much of a story as an eBay purchase can have, but for whatever reason, eBay has sent me a $15 gift card. I seriously have no idea why. I don't know what I did to earn the gift card, but I wasn't going to complain because I could pretty much spend it on anything that I wanted. So it expired though in like 5 days or something, so I kind of had to spend it. And I'd been watching this 360 game for a while, so I was willing to spend a little bit more than I normally would on it just because I had the $15 gift card. And that's a Concept Saga. And this looks like a pretty unique game. I looked at a review of this before making this video, and it looks kind of like Magic the Gathering meets Monopoly board game-ish kind of thing. I don't know. I'll have to try this one out to see, but I think this was like $26 shipped, so I mean, do the math. I think it was, after the gift card and stuff, it was like $11, so couldn't complain with that. I'll have to be checking that one out as well. And this next one here is actually a factory sealed 360 game, and it's an Atlas title, which was kind of what drew me to it, and that's Operation Darkness. I've got it one of these DVD sleeves here, but it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of like a Resident Evil type game. I'm not exactly sure. It says it has a 4-player co-op on it, so that one should be pretty cool to check out as well. And I got this one real cheap. It was like $6 or $8 shipped, I think. So for a brand new copy of the game, I really couldn't complain with that price. And then finally for the 360, I believe I saw Grimsy42 pick this one up a while back now, and I realized that I had the Wii version of the game. I don't know if they're the same game or anything. I don't think they are, but I'm not even going to try to pronounce the first half of this, but it's Bikini Samurai Squad for the 360. And Ryan and I tried out the one on the Wii. It's kind of like a mindless hack and slash type game, so I figured I had the Wii one, might as well go ahead and pick up the 360 one. It was like $10 or $11 shipped, so it's in good shape, couldn't complain with that. So finally for this video, I've got a few GameCube items to show. This first item here is actually just the box for a GameCube game. That is the big box for Mario Party 7. I've already went ahead and put my copy of the game and my microphone in this box to complete it. But yeah, this was in like-new condition. I was so surprised. I found a seller on eBay that was selling just the box for the game, and I got it for like $4 or $5 shipped, I think. And for that price, it was more than worth it for me to go ahead and pick it up and complete my copy of the game. So very happy with that. And then finally, a couple complete in box GameCube games here. The first one is Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2. Now, I remember 6 months ago, this game was $60 to $80 all day long on eBay. And for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, but recently the price has come way down on it. I got this for like $35 shipped, I think. And it was complete and in really good condition. Come to find out that they actually made a Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 Plus for the GameCube as well. That one had a little bit different case art. The case art was a little bit darker blue, and it had some like added features. I don't know what they were. I'm assuming it was just for like online play and stuff. That one still goes for like $60, $80, but I'll worry about that one later. I was just happy to get this one for the time being. And then finally, I got One Piece Grand Adventure. Now I believe there was 3 One Piece games on the GameCube. I have One Piece Pirates Carnival already, factory sealed, I believe. And so to pick up this one was cool. I think this one is the hardest to find out of the 3. The other one that I'm missing is One Piece Grand Battle, I think. But yeah, this was actually a best offer deal on eBay. The guy had it listed for like $17 shipped, I think, which honestly I think is a pretty good deal for the game as it is. But I went ahead and offered like 12 or 14 or something, and ended up accepting that. So for that price, I was very happy to pick it up. It looks kind of like I think it's like an anime series. I've never actually seen the series myself, but it looks like a pretty cool game anyway. So anyway, that will conclude the video here. I want to say thank you one more time to my buddy Chris on Facebook for the CONKER'S coasters, along with the trade for the Blue N64. And thank you one more time to AllGenGameHunter for helping me complete my new Super Mario Bros. Wii. Again, I will put links to both of their channels down in the description. So thank you guys for sticking around and checking out this entire video. And until next time, take care.